Watch Frank's channel, they said. He's a funny guy, they said. Now he's got me doing all this extra work. Alright. Oh! Oh, almost fell. What's up, everybody? Welcome back. So, let me tell you what happened. I was doing my laundry this morning. You know, I go to the laundromat because like, I live in a small place. And I'm watching Frank's videos from yesterday. And he's talking about, you know, how he takes all these parts off and hangs them and what he does before he builds. The way he preps and cleans and files and sands and sands and sands. And I thought to myself, man, that is a lot of work. But you know what? I've got an airbrush set up now. Do I want to step it up and, you know, do a better job on these kits? Thanks, Frank. Because, yeah, I want to do better. So, let me get you in here and update you. Jeez. Alright, well, I already had a lot of stuff done as far as cleanup and pre-assembly that I was going to do. But a lot of this stuff I was going to leave on the trees and you know, I got the hoses. I was going to, you know, trim that more, but leave them on the trees. I was going to paint all of this on the trees. I was going to do this on the trees. But I started looking at these seats, and I'm like, yeah, you know what? I could have done a better job on those. Get rid of those seam lines there. Stuff I never even see. I've already sanded on that side. So, I still have more work to do there. And I guess I'm going to pull these parts off and sort them and separate them and stuff like that. Obviously, I'm not going to bore you guys with that stuff, but I'm going to work on this during the course of the day. Of course, it's Sunday. I've got another pork shoulder roasting. It's only been in for almost an hour. So I still got about 5 hours before I have to eat. So I'll get a lot of work done and update you guys as I move along. This actually isn't that bad. The thing that makes me nervous the most is parts that are left and right. But, you know, for the most part, I mean, every single sprue connecting point is getting taken care of. I mean, luckily this kit actually is a pretty clean kit. See, like right here, you can see a little bit of a mold release, mold line on the axle. If I would have done this on the tree, I never would have seen this, and I would have primed it and painted it. And so, I mean, I actually like where he's going with this, and I know a lot of you guys do this anyway. But, yeah, I mean, I can see where it actually pays off. What I'm going to do for now, I'm just putting them all in the same bin. Being at the parts, because I don't have bacon hands, but I've got pork shoulder fingers. So, of course, everything is going to get washed. And I don't know if that's a molded in brake line that goes across. Yeah, that's not part of the mold. But anyway, so I'm just going to put them all in the one bin. I'm going to soak them in Dawn dish soap and water. Let them soak. I'll put the cap on, maybe shake it a little bit, agitate it, and then take the parts out and let them air dry. It just makes me nervous with these tiny parts. But I just gotta be careful. Hopefully Frank's not upset with me over the opening. I was just joking around. I really appreciate all of his tips and tricks and stuff. That's what's great about this YouTube community, is you can learn so much from each other and from you guys that have done this for so long. See, this is stuff I never would have handled. You got the smallest amount of flashing right at the edge at the tip of the control arm that I never would have taken care of. So what's the rush? There's no rush. Where's the fire? Alright, another little update here. I was getting ready to do the wheel backs, and I remembered I've got two different sets of wheel backs because I'm not using the original rims from the kit. So I had to make sure that I had the right wheel backs that'll work for the kit. So these ones, the wheel backs that came, I need to save those because those might need to go with the wheels that I took from this kit for the Nova. But there was also a second set of wheel backs for that are in that box. These were the other wheel backs from that kit. So those wheel backs work with the rims perfectly. But what I'll have to do is where they connect to the front and rear axles, I'll just need to make them holes just a little bit bigger, so no problem there. Moving on. Alright, well that didn't really take that long at all. So all the parts are completely cleaned. Not cleaned, but desprued, filed, mold lines gone. Where they were at on the trees is all filed down and smooth. On the engine, I think that once it's painted, you're not going to see that completely. But I mean, I even went and did the underside there, try to get rid of those seam lines. I mean, they're completely smooth. So I'm hoping that with primer on there that they disappear. So this really wasn't that bad, and it was actually pretty enjoyable, weirdly enough. But I sanded off that blob that I put on the front, and it still has a little bit of a dip. You see, most of what I put on came off, so I'm going to put another coat on that, and I'm going to wash these parts. And hold on, gotta change my glasses, I can't see you. Alright, so yeah, I'm going to hit this with another coat of the surface primer, and I'm going to get all of these parts washed and get them air dried. And so, I apologize that you've seen 3 videos in a row of me just messing with these parts. But after I watched Frank's videos, I really, I wanted to take it to the next step and do that since I'm at that point. So I apologize that, but I felt like this was important to document. Because Because if anybody out there has never done this and you know, never taken the time, it actually didn't take me long at all. It took me about 2 hours to go through it all. I think that the results are going to show for it. So I appreciate everybody for watching and liking, commenting. I promise tomorrow we're going to get into some color. All right, so everybody have a super great evening. Hope you had a good weekend, and thank you for watching.